Hi everyone, it's really nice to connect with you all. I wanted to share some results that we had from the last webinar. It was really, I've been working a lot for the last, well, since the last webinar actually in the relationship series on bringing new tools in. And yeah, I was really happy with the results the other night. It was amazing, the transformation field that opened up. But I also wanted to share with you something else that I felt would be also a bonus to what we did yesterday or the other day, and before we go into the next webinar. And that's what I wanted to work with, or if you want to work with it now, is resentment. So resentment that we may have taken on from mom or dad, or maybe an ancestor as well. So I want to do just a little offer to you, a little clearing and transformation on how to on clearing resentment completely out of your system right here, right now. So that's my dog in the background. That's so scary. It's quite warm here at the moment. So I invite you to, if this feels comfortable for you, to find a place you feel secure and safe, and to really sit upright and go to the spine. The work I'm doing is based on results, so I want to make sure that you get complete cellular results, because I'm working with the information which is in your cells, so genetic memory fields. So I invite you to take a deep breath into your cells and opening up the space and being aware that we're more than the physical aspect, that we have subtle bodies, energetic bodies. And these energetic bodies is our spirit, and the spirit contains in the cells, and it's like a little microcosm in each of the cells, a mini version of you in every cell. So breathing with that intention, only the intention, into your cells. And then I invite you to breathe into your spine all the way down to your tailbone, and just relaxing. Beautiful. And then being aware that we also have a higher self that sometimes doesn't get into our lives. So I'm going to work with, or invite your higher self to support you with this transformation just now. So you may get a number, okay? And yeah, you can say in, I don't know, liters or kilos maybe. How many kilos of resentment have you taken on from your mother? And you may get a number, you may not get a number. And I'm going to work very deeply in the subconscious fields for this. So resentment. How much resentment have you taken off from your mother's line, from your mother and your mother's line? And feel it in your body, feel it in your system. Taking a deep breath in. And relax, beautiful, okay? Maybe you did get a number, maybe you didn't get a number. And then ask your system, do you really need this in you, because it's free will? If you don't, if you choose not to, simply hand it up to your higher self, and we'll release this right here, right now, and I'll support you to do that by working on a cellular level and also in subconscious fields. So all resentment, you can simply release it on a cellular level from your system, from your nervous system especially, and your liver and kidneys, spleen, digestion. And taking another deep breath as it's transforming and leaving the system, all resentment, which you've taken on from your mother's line, from the womb, or even conception, birth, up to now. All your mother's resentment that you're carrying, and release this from your relationship place. If you're in a relationship or not, we have a relationship place. Men on the right, women on the left, same sex, will feel what side. Beautiful, that's it. Now it's really moving and releasing this from your relationship place. All resentment you're carrying into your own personal relationship with yourself, with a partner, or even exes you carried it, released. And now, beautiful, breathing into the new space, which is much more space for you to embody into your cells, into your life, pure presence. And now I invite you to ask the same question, resentment. Well, how much resentment have you taken on from your father or your father's line? Feel it in your body, feel it in your system. And ask yourself, do you need this or not? And if you choose not, we can simply ask our higher self to support us. And when we ask our higher self to support us, I'm also supporting you in the background to work with any wounds where this may have come from. That we take self-responsibility, and the same with your mother's line, that all the wounds are healing so it doesn't come into the system again. All resentment you've taken on for your father, and the trauma bonds are leaving and healing. Taking a deep breath. Beautiful. And once again, if you carry this resentment into your relationship seat, your current relationship or ex-relationships, you can also let this information go from the relationship seat or where you've projected it onto somebody or a partner. Simply letting that also be lifted out of your system and from your nervous system, your spleen, your kidneys, your liver. Taking a deep breath into the new spaces in you, as there's much more space for you to ground into your body, into your nervous system, into digestion, and releasing stress from your digestion and stomach. I'm breathing deep into the digestion as the resentment comes out of the system. And now ask your system, how much resentment have you taken on from the world around you or anyone else in your life? Or beautiful, or you put onto others? And now you can set the intention to release that as well. Simply handing it over to yourself, higher self with the intention, and all resentment can leave your nervous system and your entire system. And your life. Feeling your body and the sense of your cells and the new spaces in your cells. And also I'm going to work with the astral body, clearing resentment from your astral body or any astral bodies you've taken on from others as well. And split, where it's split in your consciousness. And now you can come back into wholeness. Any parts of your system that was in conflict, split in conflicts, come back into wholeness. Breathing in and accepting the new spaces. Beautiful, beautiful. Much more space. Nice. and accepting yourself fully in. And now, because there's a shift, now we balance the directions. Imagine yourself like a pendulum or a compass that we balance now the directions, okay? So imagine all your subtle bodies going into north-south. So we're balancing with the magnetic field of Mother Earth, all our subtle bodies on a cellular level. So we're connecting to north-south, the magnetic field of Mother Earth. And this brings in direct change on a cellular level. And all the subtle bodies are lining up in the one direction, just like a compass. They all line up. It's like the Russian dolls all coming into the one direction, accepting this time and space. Beautiful. And now accepting your left side supports your right side in a brand new way. So it's changed completely. You've transformed. The right side supports the left side in a new way. It's totally changed in all directions. Front supports the back in a brand new way. It's totally changed. Back supports the front in a new way. These are totally changed. And everything we just did has a ripple effect to the ancestors, to brother, sister, children, partner, friends, ancestors. Front supports the back in a brand new way because you're totally changed. Back supports the front in a brand new way because you're totally changed. Above supports below in a new way. Above supports below in a new way because you're totally changed. Below supports your spirit to embody into yourselves in a brand new way. Your Mother Earth below supports your spirit to embody into my magnetic field on a cellular level. And you have the results on a cellular level. Transformation. Inner world supports the outer world in a brand new way because you're totally embodied and changed. Breathing into new space, accepting that new space inside. And yeah, beautiful. Accepting the results. Inner world, outer world. 5, and accepting to be in this present time and space linearly, and your core. And we all have a creator aspect, like I call the God state or creator state. Beautiful. And this creator part of us is guiding us, and a lot of us at the time is connected to us. Actually, it's interesting where I am. It's just in front of Delos, where Apollo was born, and they said it's got this God energy. I want to actually share with you now. And so it's just behind me. So just directly here, just behind me, you can feel Apollo's energy and the Bird's channel as well. And yeah, it just really supports us to stay clear in our channel. And allowing that energy to really support you, to ground whatever visions you have. And breathing into your feet, breathing into your cells. Beautiful, new space. And that's your spirit in your cells, in your life, in a brand new way. New beginning, new start, creation. Beautiful. So yeah, have a wonderful day. And I'll be, yeah, this was just actually a small part that I thought was completing the last webinar we did as well. So before we go to the next webinar, I just wanted to bring that in. So thank you. And yeah, we had some amazing shifts so fast. It was incredible what we did in one webinar. It was almost like all my workshops that I did over the last, I don't know, 17, 20 years were all taking place in that hour. So it was amazing how the transformation and cellular information and the results came in. So it's astonishing how fast the field, I know there's a lot going on in the world, but it's really a special time for honoring that field, and this field really supports us with massive results at the moment. So I feel really honored to be part of that shift. So if you feel drawn to come into the relationship program, there are living recordings, and the first module is there. It's very powerful, and the fields are growing. The living recordings with the results in them as the group gets results, as we all get results, and we're sharing it in a group on Facebook. The system's getting stronger, and you can repeat them, and it supports you which in your personal relationships. And it's amazing what's I was working with Chuck during the week, Spinzano, and it was interesting how much we were just talking about it. We were sharing our teachings, and we were just talking about how much our, what we project onto our partner, and we try to change our partner, and we realize that actually, no, it's all about me. It's me that's created this. What's on the outside is on the inside. What's on the inside is on the outside. So it's really about working on ourselves. And when we change ourselves, then the relationship changes, and your relationship with your partner or future partner changes as well. So yeah, it's really a blessing that we can do this work, and we can do it together as a group. So yeah, have a wonderful day. I hope this was, well, I know it's useful what we just did. So yeah, have a great day, and maybe I'll see you tomorrow evening, Thursday, in the next stage of the relationship webinar. Thank you. Have a great day. Thank you, everyone. Bye. Actually, I'll leave you with the sea. It's really nice. It's a beautiful day at the moment. So Delos is just here. His birth channel is there. His sister, so the twins. It's very supportive field, and for creating, it's really a beautiful field. This Naxos is just over there where all the marble was, the translucent marble for the statues. So it's really a special field. Have a great day, and yeah, take care.